What's everybody? This is Dr. Bonsai at Dr. Bonsai's Meme Emporium, and today I have the Battletech Essentials box, which is a Target exclusive retailers. So it's exclusive to Target, which is kind of lame. The reason why it's lame is because a lot of friendly game stores that are helping keep Catalyst afloat, or even bigger online retailers like Ares Games and Miniatures, not sponsored, are getting cut out of the loop on this, and it's really unfortunate. What's even stranger is this is the third time that Battletech has had a starter box adjacent product. What do I mean by that? Well, we had... I have a giant pile of boxes here. We had the original beginner box. Then we had the newer beginner box. And now we have Battletech Essentials, which is more differenter than the other two boxes because it's Target exclusive, and the quick start rules that they have in here are broadly the same half record sheets where you mark off bubbles, and if all the bubbles are marked off, then the mech's destroyed, right? So it's not like full Battletech like Game of Armored Combat or anything. But it's like, why? Did we need an actual separate starter product for this? And the answer is maybe. Why is that a maybe? Obviously, this is not Great House oriented. This is, in fact, Solaris 7 themed. So you get two mechs, retails $24.99. You get two mechs, you get the Rifleman, and you get Yunlo Wong, custom modified Centurion. And then you get all this stuff here. So let's crack this bad boy open. Now, you will notice I have adroitly removed the coupon code that is in each one of these. In each one of these boxes, these essential boxes, kind of like the beginner box, there's a coupon code for $20 off the store.catalyst.com or store.catalystgamelabs.com, which is, you know, is what it is. But maybe it gives you a free premium miniature, something like that. I don't know. So, first things first, we get our paperwork here. So we have a Centurion, and it's got the TRO detail on the back, and we've got the Wolverine, again, TRO stuff, that, and we get the Rifleman. So we have these three, and they are dry erase capable. I have used these sheets like that before. You get a short story by Michael Stackpoles, Spanner in the Works, and you get more cards. Now, these cards are actually adjacent to the theme of this box, which is Solaris 7 Mech Warriors. So what you get is, obviously, you get the man himself, Justin Zhang Allard, and the Yunlo Wong, and you get his stats. You get Anya Terrell, again, more stats. Chaka Mobuto, and stats on the back, and Grey Naughton. Grey Naughton is a 1-1 pilot. Woo-wee. Yeah, he's a really good pilot, and of course the two mandatory kind of casino board game dice. So there's that. And then of course we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on the mechs. I'm gonna tease you guys this evening, so we're gonna wait on the mechs. So you get the quick start rules, which are basically identical to the beginner box rules, which are very truncated, doesn't go into like physical combat, that kind of thing. So, and it also gives you Solaris 7 arena rules and how to utilize the pilots and stuff like that. So you get that. Then you get Guide to the Inner Sphere, which of course, if anybody's anybody in this, they already know all this. Then we have the Solaris 7 Arena map rules, which are actually really nice because you get these rules for various different stables that give you bonuses, actually how to set up the map and how individual special terrain features work. Yeah, it's really neat. And then you get a rather small section of punch board. There's definitely not as much punch board as there used to be in the other beginner boxes, because I believe those were like full like 8.5 by 11 sheets. But you know, cardboard standees in case you don't have the miniatures, and then of course the new paper, but still paper, nice satin, good quality. And you have these areas for the Solaris 7 Arena, which looks really cool, and just, you know, these are hard-packed gravel. Has a lot in there, so I don't know. I've never played on hard-packed gravel. Anybody that uses the advanced terrain rules, let me know. And then finally, the big get for this box, the reason why if you were a veteran Battletech player you would buy this box, you would even darken this box's door to begin with, would be the two mechs. Let's just put all this together real quick and pop these bad boys out. So as you can see, they're just kinda, you have the rifleman, which is, yes, this rifleman here is made of riflemen. So you have that rifleman, and then you have the standard lance pack rifleman. So this one's kind of like pointed off this way, this one's more squared. I don't know if the lean on mine is too extreme or what, but you know. And then you have the Wolf's Dragoon one, which is again a standard 3-in rifleman. I'm not gonna lie. If I was going to paint one of these guys up as a Solaris 7 mech jock, I would choose this one because the pose is just so much more dynamic. I would have left this for the Dragoons, slight repose, nothing crazy, and then I would have said, "Whatcha! Look at this action-packed rifleman. He's fighting Justin Zhang Allard. He's fighting Yan Lo Wang." Blah. But no, we got what we got. So there's that, and then there's the comparison. Zoom in slightly. So we got zoom in. There we go. So you have the just have them twisted up. So that's the Battletech Essentials box. This is the Wolf's Dragoons, and this is the standard rifleman from the Lance Pack. Now, the really big get, the reason why you would get this guy right here, Yan Lo Wang, the custom CN9A Centurion, has AC-20 autocannon, medium laser, and a hatchet set in the arm, and also a medium laser in the rear. For some reason, I don't get why, like, especially if you're a Solaris jock, like, why wouldn't you just flip that to the front? I don't know. I'm just overthinking it probably. But yeah, it looks great. The iron, the nail system that they have, that Wolverine-esque claw on the back of his hand, looks really great. The cannon looks gigantic. Oh my word, that's a thick boy. So casts on both of these miniatures look relatively clean. There are some instances of like sprue points, which we saw in that slave labor video. I mean the Kickstarter factory video from Catalyst. And then here is your standard Lance Pack Centurion. So as you can see, deletes the missile setup. The cannon looks absolutely anemic compared to the AC-20. No hatchet, and otherwise the backs are identical. So really cool version of this miniature. So now, do I recommend giving this a buy? If you're a big fan of Solaris 7, I would say yeah. If you're a guy trying to introduce Battletech to a group that's kind of faction neutral, I would probably buy this. Would I buy this to get another rifleman? No, absolutely not. Because there's, to be perfectly honest with you, the 2 riflemen we already have are kind of way better than the pose that we get in this box. Would I get it for Yenlo Wang? If you're a Centurion or a Succession Wars super fan, then yeah, because, or even Clan Invasion, because his son drives this too, or even Dark Age. This thing actually gets, you can get a lot of mileage out of this particular iteration of the mech, because it goes from Solera 7, it goes to the Clan Invasion, it goes back to Solera 7, it goes to the Compelling Confederation fighting for St. Ives Compact, it goes to the Republic of the Sphere, and finally dies with Kyle or Lau fighting literally a company of death commandos, and it's only a random missile strike that killed him and prevented him from doing a complete TPK on the death commandos. So final verdict is like a 3. It's like a 3 out of 5. It's not a must-have, but it's also, it's not a must-have, but it's also like not I can't miss it if you like. I'm in a situation now where I actually have to kind of start from scratch in a lot of different ways. So I am going to be looking to build a community in my local game store that's mostly 40K people. Pray for me. But this, you could do a lot worse if you're trying to introduce somebody into the Battletech universe, especially from a faction neutral perspective. You can just say, oh, these guys are battle mech gladiators, and it's like, bro, I'm sold, sign me up. So there you go. I hope this was useful. I hope this was informative. Next on the docket, I will be doing a review for a historical system, an Ancients Miniatures game system, no less, called Mortem Gloriam, and I am super excited for that. I hope you guys join me next time. I actually have to read that book because that's kind of a big, I wouldn't say it's a big book. It's certainly not a fast read, but it's certainly not like reading a textbook. So I'm really excited, and I hope you guys come with me. Have a great night.